the result you wanted, Mark, but the performance in the main that you were after?
Yeah, I think that's the best we played this season, to be fair. We had much more control of the game. I thought the midfield players, Josh Ashby and Reece Fleet, got on a lot of second balls, particularly first half, and I thought we played well. You know, we're obviously very disappointed in there with the outcome of the game, but all we can do is we've got to keep going, keep believing. Take the positives out today, because there were many positives. We've obviously scored, you know, 2 goals today. We look, you know, we had a couple of other opportunities, and you know, obviously it's a difficult place to come here at Woking. You know, but I thought we played well, and I thought we were a bit unfortunate to be coming away with nothing. But what we can't do is sort of keep using the unfortunate card. But you know, we are aware of that. I don't like coming on after we've been beaten and sort of saying, oh well, never mind, unlucky. It's not that type of attitude. But you can't criticise our players today for their application and the way they went about it. It was just, you know, we obviously went down to 10 men with about 15 minutes to go, and then they score literally about a minute after we go back to 10 men, probably in an area that Ben Jefford might have been to get the first ball. So we're trying to reorganise after that. You know, and then we kept going, and then obviously Luke Ruddock, just 2 bookings in the space of a couple of minutes. It's just, I think once you get 1 booking, then it's obviously the next incident happens, the referee's always going to sort of send you off there. You know, again, it was just a bit of bad luck with the way the ball sort of ricocheted through to them. But you know, what we must do as a group, as a club, is we must stay strong. You know, yes, the results haven't gone the way we would have liked, but I don't believe we've been like a million miles off in all 3 games, and I don't think our performances have been terrible or anything like that. It's always little fine margins, as I say, and on another day we could easily be walking away with a point today. Whether we deserve to win the game, maybe not, but I think we certainly deserve something from it. But it wasn't to be, and you have to show some character, stand up, and make sure that you react well in the next game.
The atmosphere around the crowd here, and certainly listening to the Woking fans, they felt that their team's performance today wasn't quite what it had been in the previous 2 games. I mean, were they the team you were expecting them to be when you know, ahead of coming here?
Yeah, well, I think Woking will do well this year. You know, they've got a good manager, good staff, you know, decent players. So, you know, I don't know whether they were sort of poor today or what, but I think you've got to give us a little bit of credit for the way we played, you know. And yeah, I mean, we can only control what we can control, you know, our club and the things that we do. You know, I think, you know, their staff, you know, said to us at the end there that they felt we were unfortunate, and they were honest enough to say that perhaps they were a little bit fortunate today. But I don't know why, but you know, don't seem to be having good fortune shining on us at the moment. I don't know what we've done to upset somebody, but we got to, you know, not get too down, take the positives out of today, and then keep going. It's a long season, you know, it's a long season, and it's only 1 week of the season gone, and we have been here before. You know, last year we didn't get off to a great start, and you know, there's no need to panic. We believe in what we're doing. I think we've shown again today that we're not a bad side. You know, we just need to get that first win under our belt, and I think it just might give everyone a bit of confidence. But it doesn't come any easier, does it? I mean, Torquay on Tuesday. I mean, I think Torquay, I'm right in saying they're full time. You know, I think they've stayed full time, and they're another team that you would expect it's going to be up there, and it'll be a big test for us. But you don't know how it's going to pan out. We just got to look after ourselves. I felt that second half, about 15 minutes, when they started sort of getting on top a little bit, we perhaps were guilty of giving the ball away a little bit too much in the attacking third, which then allows them to sort of counter on you. And we must look after the ball a little bit better. Now, it might be being ultra critical there, but I did think that. I said to Joe that we keep sort of giving it away a little bit, you know, when we're in good positions ourselves, whether it's just a loose pass or a loose touch when we're not quite ready to receive it. And those little details cost you. So we've got to look at it. But I think, you know, we've got to commiserate with the players and try and lift them for Tuesday.
And you mentioned Torquay, another side that relegated from the National League. I mean, do you draw positives from the performance that you put out against teams like that, in terms of your boys playing a level below where these guys were last year?
Yeah, I think you can. You know, I mean, obviously, I did say in some comments leading up to this game that you know, you're not playing against the size of the club. You're playing against the 11 players in front of you, and you know, obviously, Alan's brought in, you know, quite a lot of players from this level, from Hampton and things like that. So I'm not sure we can sort of say, oh well, we've done well to get today against a team that have been relegated, because there's been a high turnover of players, and you know, you play what's put out in front of you. But I mean, one thing advantage they will have here is obviously the crowd behind them. You know, when it gets going. going, and that, I was just a bit frustrated at half time. I don't know. I mean, I just said to the referee that maybe, I don't know if he was going to give it until like you have 250 sort of Woking fans behind the goal screaming for it. Unfortunately, we haven't got that at our club. You know, and I don't want to be like a manager that's standing on the side screaming and shouting for every decision, but I do think we haven't got the rubber to green on decisions, you know, this season. Now, I watched the game back against Gloucester, and you know, there's a couple of decisions that didn't go for us there, and you know, a couple of offside decisions as well that were on. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe if we had you know, 200 people screaming for every decision, we might get something. But you know, we can't control that. I said to the players at half time, we can only control what we can control, and that's trying to work as hard as we can. But you know, we're disappointed, but we can take positives from today.
And finally, substitutions for the game, were they planned, or is everyone's legs okay?
Yeah, I mean, I was just sort of looking at it there. You know, I said with about 25 to go, what can we do anything to help the lads? But I thought we were doing all right, so I wasn't really looking to make substitutions. I thought the starting 11 was doing well. Obviously, Cabby had been booked, and then he sort of went in for another challenge, and I think the ref gave him a final warning. So I actually sort of took him off to try and sort of make sure we kept 11 players on the pitch. But obviously, it didn't work out like that. And then the other one was sort of Rob Sinclair with 10 to go. I just sort of thought have a gamble with Easy, just sort of a little bit of his pace, and he does get himself in goal scoring positions, and I just sort of felt let's just sort of have a go. And you know, we were throwing Joe Ostler up in the last couple of minutes when we were down to 9 men to try and get something, but we have to take it on the chin, as I always say. Congratulate Woking. You know, they've got off to a good start. That's 3 wins in the first week of the season, which is good for them. It hasn't been the start we wanted, but we have to take positives from our performances, and we can't panic, and we've got plenty of games.
Brilliant, thanks for that.
Thank you.
Excellent, thank you so much.